Pisces, how are you? Let's do a reading for your current energies, shall we? As always, please just take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. Now, I sure appreciate each and every one of you, and if you appreciate what I do here, please hit that like button right there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff really makes a difference to my channel. And I'd sure like to see my channel grow. All right, Pisces, Page of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. All right, intuitively, I feel as if, there is a direction that you want to take that could possibly really manifest into something, that gains you a lot of success and money. All right, we have the Page of Wands. This is something that, once you start going in this direction, there's no turning back. But I feel as if, this is something you really want to start. This is something you really want to make happen. And I think, Pisces, that, it could actually make, you feel very, very solid, very stable, very independent. I mean, that's the energy of this Nine of Pentacles, is you being able to kick back and just be relaxed because you're okay. You've got everything you want and you're really solid and stable. Now, we do have the High Priestess coming out above you. I feel as if, your intuition is on fire this week, all right? So, you're a very psychic sign, but I think, psychically, you're really tuned in this week. So pay attention to all of the messages that are coming through, because I feel as if they're really trying to guide you. All right, and I say that, Pisces, because in your recent past, we do have the Two of Wands coming up reversed. There's a direction you need to take, right? And this is, I think, in connection with this Page of Wands. I mean, you really want to kind of move in another direction, but you hesitate. And I feel as if your intuition really is talking to you about, maybe you should consider moving in this other direction. So there's something you need to look up or kind of, I feel as if you need to find out more information. Because when I see this King of Swords, this is somebody in authority. This is somebody who you can go to and say, hey, I need to know whether or not, I can legally do this. So it could be a lawyer. It could be somebody who just knows more about whatever it is that you need to do in order to make this decision to go in a direction that you really, I think have been wanting to do for a long time. I see success with it. All right. So listen, Pisces, if something has been saying, why don't you write a book? And you haven't written a book, maybe you need to write a book, especially if it keeps coming up, especially if, you sit in meditation and these chapters just kind of emerge out of your brain. Whatever it is, I feel as if it's going to lead you to a lot of success with the Six of Wands. All right, so I want you to pay attention to that intuition that is really kind of screaming at you right now. And I say screaming because I feel as if it's really on fire. It's like your intuition is trying to get you to make some decisions. And, if you do, I feel as if it will lead to something really great. Now, we do have the Empress energy here. So I'm wondering whether some of you Pisces might find, that you might be pregnant. I am sensing pregnancy around some Pisces. Maybe you learn of somebody who is pregnant. I also have the Queen of Cups here. With this Empress, I'm just getting, a very pregnant energy. Whether you are birthing a child yourself or you are birthing something new into creation, I feel as if the time is coming. Now, not everybody is going to be happy with the decisions that you are making or what it is that you want to do. I see that with this Three of Cups, but at the end of the day, I think you're going to do what it is you want to do, Pisces, regardless of what anybody says. So, as long as, you know what you're doing and things have been pointed out and that legally you can do things or, in your mind, if this is the right steps that you need to take, I think you're going to do it. And I do get the sense that people aren't going to want to line up with you. So whatever it is that you're doing, that your intuition is guiding you to do, I just get the sense that, people are not going to be on board with it. But you're going to keep going because it's one of those things I hear against all odds. Regardless of what anybody wants to say or do, you're going to do it anyway. So, here, the Moon card, so things that you've been holding back, I think things are going to start to surface and come to the surface. So just be aware that, the family or whoever it is that doesn't like it, I think they're going to start to bring things up to kind of remind you that maybe that's not a good idea, or maybe you shouldn't do this. I'm just getting this energy of conflict around, you know, what you want to do versus what, you know, the people who really care about you want, because I'm sensing a little bit of turbulent energy there. But regardless, you know, the overall energy for you, Pisces, is that if you are really, you know, focused in a direction that your mind wants to take you to, and some of you may actually even go see, you know, a tarot reader, or, you know, see some kind of an advisor. I sense that you need to talk to somebody about this next idea or plan that you want to do moving forward. You know, and, you know, I think the more information and the more knowledge you have in your pocket moving forward, the better off you're going to be when you're challenged against people saying that maybe you shouldn't do this, maybe you shouldn't make these decisions, maybe you shouldn't go in that direction. Whatever it is, I feel as if, you know, the more empowered you are, the better it is you're going to be able to stand up against these other challenging energies this week. But don't be surprised at what comes to the surface and what people bring up, because I'm just feeling some real turbulent energy about things that have been kept hidden and in the past. But if anything, it may actually drive you to move forward even with more clarity, you know, knowing that, you know, you just need to really move away from this kind of energy that's holding you back, that's kept you back. You know, because you really want to make some changes. You really want to go in another direction. So let's see how that plays out this week for you, Pisces. So that's what I've got, all right? So take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. Sure do appreciate you. I'll see you all later. Until then, be well. Bye now.